Yo, what the heck?
I know I'm behind on the Daredevil hype, and now that there are already 2 seasons of the Daredevil Born Again show, I knew I needed to watch the original show. Daredevil is such a slept on show. It's so good. I don't know how much hype already surrounds this show, but I'm sure it's a lot. And if it's not, then it needs to be even more because season 1 is great. It was very street level fighting. The stakes aren't as high as what you'd normally see in like a Marvel movie where it's like the end of the world, which is one of my biggest gripes about Marvel movies.
I'd have to agree with Luke. This show on Netflix is incredible. I think they took huge strides in making this more of a grounded superhero epic. The episodes are more relatable, where you have Daredevil getting cut, he gets shot, he is bandaged and wounded. All of those things make him a more relatable superhero to watch and actually root for. The stakes sure are lower, but they're also high comparatively to an MCU film. I think having a character that gets beat up makes them feel more human and less.
Before going into the show, I already knew a few scenes, such as the 6-minute one take shot from season 1. And when I say that I was blown away still, even though I already knew about it, I mean it. And it was in episode 2. That set the tone for the rest of the show. Season 2 introduced Elektra and Punisher, and the Punisher storyline was amazing. I'm actually starting to watch the Punisher show right now, so hopefully I'll be caught up before the Spider-Man movie drops. I felt like the stakes in this season were different than the first one. Like I said, the first one very street level. Second season, it felt very much in that vein of end of the world type of stakes. Also, with the whole plot surrounding Elektra, I just kind of lost interest because she just didn't seem that very much of an interesting character to me.
One thing that I would disagree with Luke on is season 2. I loved season 2, mainly because they did introduce the new characters. So Elektra was a great love interest for Matt. Then you have Karen Page on the side, and then Claire. Like, it's a whole love rectangle. No, triangle. Love triangle. No, it is rectangle because there's 3 girls and 1 guy. But it was a great way to introduce the Hand. Then you have the Punisher, which is just fabulous. He is a great character, great show. Punisher was a good contrast to Matt, and especially working on his demon side of killing people versus not killing people.
I did get back into it, finished the season 2, and that led right into the Defenders show, which has Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist, all of which have their own separate series. I didn't watch any of those. I just only really care about Daredevil and Punisher. So the Defenders focus more on the Hand as the antagonist. I only watched this season because people online were saying it was kind of integral and led straight into season 3 of Daredevil. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta watch it. And I still enjoyed it. It was a good series. Season 3 was by far my favorite season. We're back to the classic street level hero with Kingpin returning as the main antagonist. Bullseye was also introduced in this season as like a secondary antagonist, and his character was amazing. I loved his character. They really knew how to create an empathetic character, even though he's evil. They didn't rush his character. They weren't trying to push towards just, oh, here he is in the scene, and the next scene he's Bullseye. They really played the slow game, and I'm so excited to see his character in Daredevil Born Again. I've already seen so many clips of him on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm just so excited. Season 3 also introduced an 11-minute one-take sequence, which means the camera's not cutting. There's no hidden cuts or anything. It's all just this 11-minute choreographed sequence. I was blown away. Amazing. I know the series originally came back in 2015, and we haven't really seen much R-rated content since then other than the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, but I think R-rated was the way to go. I really hope that Marvel doesn't shy away from violence and the brutality of certain superheroes. The actors did a phenomenal job throughout the entire series.
I agree with Luke. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio own their characters. They were made for their characters.
Overall, I highly recommend Daredevil, especially with the new Spider-Man movie coming up. I'm really hoping Daredevil will make an appearance. And now I understand why there was so much hype when he appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home, because people hadn't seen him for like 5 or 6 years until this movie, since the last season.
Daredevil, Punisher, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. All of these characters were a great way to set up something new. This Netflix show was great. It was a shame that they kind of stopped after season 3, but I am glad that they brought it back with Born Again.
I cannot wait to watch Daredevil Born Again. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what they do with this character after 10 years. The Netflix Daredevil show, great to see.